Hey, what's going on everybody? This is G and I'm funkin' hungry. In this video, we're going to try Krispy Kreme limited time Lotus Biscoff donuts. So here we have a 4-pack of donuts. Includes 1 Lotus Biscoff cream donut, 1 Lotus Biscoff cheesecake donut, and you get 2 original glazed. But let's bust this open and have a look. We won't bother about the original glaze. They're absolutely delicious. They're basically a 10 out of 10. So we're here for the Lotus Biscoff. So this is the cheesecake Lotus Biscoff. You've got a bit of chocolate drizzle on top, and you have the Lotus Biscoff pieces on top. Now, this has a fill-in. So this has a fill-in inside. Cheers. That's absolutely funkin' delicious. So if you've never tried Lotus Biscoff before, it's basically a caramelized biscuit. So you can spread it on anything. A lot of people spread it on toast, kind of like Nutella. But yeah, you can spread it on anything. You can spread it on the neighbor's cat if you want. And also it has a really slight cinnamon taste to it. Now, I'm not a huge cinnamon fan, so if you don't really like cinnamon, don't worry, you'll probably still like Lotus Biscoff. It has this nice caramelized biscuit flavor. But yeah, this is really good. I didn't really get to the cream, so we'll have a couple more bites of the cheesecake version. So this is really nice. There's not as much Lotus Biscoff on this donut as I would have hoped. Inside, it's more of like a sour, sort of sweet, probably cheesecake filling. And I guess that's hence the cheesecake name. But yeah, I would have preferred Lotus Biscoff cream inside this one personally. Because when you get to the cream, it does lose the Lotus Biscoff flavour a little bit. So that one is delicious, but when you get into the centre, it does sort of hide the Lotus Biscoff flavour. That fill-in, that cheesecake, I guess, fill-in is a little bit sour, a little bit sweet, a little bit tart. It seems to mask the Lotus Biscoff flavour a bit. So I'll rate these two separately. I'll give that a rating of... I'll give that a 7.8 out of 10. It is pretty damn good. I do enjoy it. But to me, it needed like a Lotus Biscoff fill-in because it sort of takes away from the enjoyment a little bit when you get to that cream. Then we have the Lotus Biscoff cream one. Now, this is basically an original glaze. It has, I'm guessing this is like a caramel icing on top that both of them had, which is quite nice. The original glaze is always really soft and delicate. You have the glazed donut, you have the caramel icing, and then I'm guessing this is a Lotus Biscoff cream. It doesn't have biscuit. It would have been nice to crush a little bit of biscuit on top as well. And really, in my mind, you should have had this cream inside the last one instead of the cheesecake filling. But let's see if this one is worse or better. Cheers. So this is a really nice soft donut. The original glaze is always a win. So that's basically what it is with the caramel icing and the cream. Really nice. Not that strong of a Lotus Biscoff flavour. I guess I need to get into the cream a bit more. It would have been nice to have some of the biscuit on top like the last one. So the cream is nice. It's a very subtle Lotus Biscoff flavour though. I'm tasting this caramel icing more than the Lotus Biscoff cream. So the cream is nice. The icing overpowers it a little bit. And you do get a slight bit of Lotus Biscoff in here. I guess because it's a cream, you know, it's a little more subtle. But yeah, that is really nice, really delicious. But, you know, both of them haven't blown my socks off. I definitely would buy them again. They are tasty, but to me, you know, it's not a huge Lotus Biscoff flavour, to be honest. I went into this expecting them to be, you know, like a 9 out of 10, or at least hoping. But unfortunately, like a lot of the collabs that Krispy Kreme does, you know, they're not quite as good as it sounds on paper. That being said, I'll happily devour this though. So these are delicious donuts, absolutely fantastic. But when it comes to Lotus Biscoff, they're a little bit subtle. You know, one just has some biscuit crushed on top, and the other has this cream that has a slight Lotus Biscoff flavour. So I'm going to have to give the Lotus Biscoff Cream, I'll give that a 7.8 out of 10 as well. I'll say that they're both decent, both enjoyable, really good donuts, but yeah, I was hoping them to be a lot better and to taste a lot more like Lotus Biscoff. So I'll quickly go over the prices. So free delivery from Krispy Kreme website for orders over $30, which I thought was pretty good, because if you go to Uber Eats and Menulog, you know, you're paying more for the donuts and then you have to pay for delivery and stuff as well. So I think that's pretty good. If you're going to make a fairly big order, it's best to go to the Krispy Kreme website and pay $30 for the free delivery. But from my knowledge, you can only order for the next day. So when I was checking out the website, it looks like you have to order for the next day. You can't order that day. So keep that in mind if you do want to order these for a birthday or whatever, and you want to order from Krispy Kreme website, make sure you obviously order the day before. So another thing is they can't guarantee the time. So the delivery service is from 8 in the morning till 6 at night, but you can't request the time. You know, it's a bit crap, but that's the way it is. So Lotus Biscoff for a dozen is $28. So that gets you 4 cream, 4 of the cheesecake, and 4 original glaze. That is a bit expensive, but I did work out that it is cheaper to get the dozen instead of buying them separately. And Lotus Biscoff for the 4-pack that I got is $13. Biscoff cheesecake is $4.20, and the Lotus Biscoff cream is $4.20. I find the dozen for $28 isn't too bad, but $13 for what I got is a little bit pricey. So my rating for the price, I'll say they're about a 6.5 out of 10 I'll give them. But if you've tried Krispy Kreme Lotus Biscoff donuts, let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree. Do you think they're amazing? Do you think that I gave them a low score? Do you think I gave them too high of a score? Let me know in the comments below what you think. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This was G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.